hope you're having a great day. Today I want to talk about something that we all know about. We keep reading about it, we see quotes about this. Some of us have spent a lot of money on buying gratitude journals as well. We try to make an attempt to be grateful when we remember it. Why am I talking about gratitude today? Well, we talk about medicine all the time. We talk about cancer, we talk about immunity, we talk about inflammation, superfoods, apple cider vinegar, and all of that stuff. You know, there is one very, very important mechanism that we can actually use to better our health, and it's gratitude. There are enough clinical studies out there talking about, the San Diego Institute of Medicine talks about how the practice of deep, genuine gratitude can impact your health. It can boost your immune system, lower inflammation. Now, it just doesn't mean that if you're sitting at home being grateful all day, your inflammation and immune system is going to get better. It also involves everything else, your overall lifestyle. But it comes down to every day when I talk to my patients, there's one thing I'm noticing, that most human beings struggle to feel good. Everyone is doing, creating, they're doing so many different classes in a day, spiritual parts, all of that. But you ask them this one simple question: do you feel good about yourself? Do you feel good? And most people don't answer. They don't know how to answer that question because most of them are like, no, I don't really feel good about myself. Sometimes I feel good about myself when things are going well for me. But at the end of the day, despite your struggles, despite things that have not gone well for you, can you still feel good? Life at the end of the day is about feeling good. We all have a life purpose. We all have a calling. A lot of people are too busy trying to find that calling. It already exists for most people. But they're too busy searching for it that they can't find it. I'm going to do a whole different video and a whole masterclass on finding your life purpose, finding your calling, and I hope that helps you because it's already helped thousands of people, and I'm sure it'll help you as well. Now, coming back to gratitude, okay? A lot of us have made the practice very superficial. We take out our journals, we think about the top 10 things. I'm grateful for my family, I'm grateful for my health, I'm grateful I have a job, I'm grateful I have a home. That's good, that's a great start. But the kind of gratitude I'm talking about today is deep gratitude. Something may not be going well in your life right now, but you can be grateful for something so deeply that it takes away that pain, those negative emotions of what is not going well, because there is something else to be grateful for. I'll give you a personal example. My dad's not had the greatest health for the last couple of months. Every day is different. I can only focus on that, and this is my story. And while when you are focused on that, you feel sad to see your dad change, to see him unable to do things that he could do. But you can also focus on all the other things that are going well. Number one, he's still alive. He's got his memory. 2, there are great memories that we have. 3, my mom's alive. 4, there are good things happening in my life. And that's where the practice of gratitude, plays a role in your life. Or it just becomes a journal filled with your writing if you don't use it, if you don't let it slip into your life. And that's why I say gratitude must come from your heart. Like when you look at your child or your partner or that colleague of yours or whatever, and you feel this deep sense of gratitude for why that person is in your life and how they've impacted, it changes everything. Scientifically, gratitude can change your physiology. When I say physiology, I'm talking about the physiology of your brain. So right now, if your brain is kind of shrunk because of negativity and anger, by actually practicing gratitude, the physiology of your brain can actually change. And how does that happen? Science again. Neurotransmitters, dopamine and serotonin. Serotonin helps you to feel good. Dopamine is your feel good, your reward hormone. So every time you're able to find something that you're deeply grateful for and you can focus on that, it can actually change the way that your brain works. So you see, while we talk about all these things, it's useless if we don't practice it. So when you're at the darkest point in your life or when things are not going well for you, you can reflect on your day right now. Most of you would have started your day. A lot of my fans in different countries are probably sleeping right now. When you wake up, think of what's not gone well for you in the last couple of hours. Or think of what's not going well for you in your life right now. Okay, be with that emotion. But now, simply shift by trying to focus on what is going well for you. What is there in your life? Who is there in your life? You can be grateful. Fine, maybe there's a doctor in your life treating that sick patient. You can be grateful for that doctor. You can be grateful for so many things, but because we live life without awareness, mindlessness, which is why I say I think one of the core skills for humans to learn is mindfulness. Because when we're mindful, we are able to see little miracles that happen every day. They could be small, they could be large. We can feel and we can see divine grace. We can see and feel providence when we're mindful. But when we're constantly in chaos, we're trying to control the outcome of the future, we're trying to control everything, we're still stuck in the past, you can't see all these little gifts that exist in your life. Every human being has something in their life that they can be grateful for. Every one of them. And how do I know this? Because I've dealt with the poorest of the poorest, the sickest of the sickest, and people on their deathbeds. And they find and have something that they can be grateful for. Or they can talk with passion about why they were grateful for it. So you see, we have it. We're just not searching deep enough. The practice that I have for you tonight is very, very simple. Forget about trying to be grateful for what you have in your life. I want you to focus on self-gratitude. This is your first exercise, because I can't tell you how many people out there in the world who are trying to love other people and get people to love them, but they don't love themselves. When you don't love yourself, you can never, ever understand the love of another person. It becomes someone needs to fix you. Someone needs to fix the problems you have in your life. And that's when relationships kind of, have their rocky patches. We're supposed to complement one another. So the whole point is, when you learn self-gratitude, that's your exercise for tonight. What are you grateful for in you? In you. You could be providing, some money to your parents or helping someone. Be grateful for that. Really, really feel a deep sense of profound gratitude for some qualities that you have, or many qualities that you have, or even one quality that you have. But I want you to be so aware of it. So self-gratitude becomes your stepping stone to level 2, which is now being grateful for everything else. It's easy for us to find gratitude outside of us. It's very difficult for you to find it inside of yourself. But everything starts from within. Everything in life starts from within. So unless you can appreciate yourself or feel grateful for your existence or something that you have, a skill, a gesture, something that you did, something that you know you're good at. Maybe you have listening skills. You can listen to someone, and that listening is healing for someone. Maybe you have something else. You have this beautiful smile. You have the ability to make someone laugh. Whatever it is, but you should be so grateful for that little gift or those various gifts that you have, that you start to first feel good about yourself. There are too many people in this world trying to make everyone else feel good, and they're burning out. You got to feel good first in order to help other people feel good. You got to fill your cup first, no matter what. So your exercise for today starts with self-appreciation, self-gratitude. You are going to sit at the end of the day, put your phone off. You can have a journal, or you don't have to have a journal. You can simply close your eyes and reflect. What are these qualities I have within me? What are those things that I did for someone or my family or whoever over the last week, last month, last year, whatever, that makes me feel so good about myself, and offer gratitude for that. Forget about the world. Forget about everyone around you. You've already been doing that. Most of you have already been doing that. You are now going to focus on the self-gratitude, self-appreciation. And once you become an expert at that, because you start to feel good about yourself, you know what magic happens when you start to feel good about yourself? It's like an energy that radiates from you to everyone around you, known people and strangers. You change your vibrational level when you feel good inside. Now, you can feel good by drinking, smoking up, all of that stuff, but you vibrate at that same low level. It doesn't change your vibrational frequency at all. It just changes the way you feel. Dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, all of your neurotransmitters fired up because of substance or whatever it is. Okay? That doesn't change your vibration, but deep gratitude is healing. When I'm speaking to my patients, while we're speaking about the problem, the symptoms, the root causes, the medication, what they need to do, I am also working with them to find things that they can be grateful for, because I need a distraction point. I need something to move their focus off the negative to the positive. You can't just tell people be positive. You can't just tell people, oh, be positive, think positive. That doesn't work. That's crap. But you got to give them a way to change their perspective. And when you have things that you can be grateful for, so when my cancer patient can list me 10 things that they're grateful for, guess what? They start to feel good about themselves. Now, their whole life and all their energy isn't just on the cancer. It is, but a lot of it is also on the things that they have, the blessings that they've counted, the things that they can be grateful for, the people that they have in their lives, all of that stuff. Even the loneliest person on this planet has something to be grateful for, but they just can't see it and feel it because they're blinded in their own loneliness, which itself is a problem. Which itself is a problem that has to be overcome through counseling or through putting yourself out there with friends and all of these things. There are so many things that we do. So I'm always telling people to document your gratitude and speak your gratitude. When I say document your gratitude, I mean write it down so it's in your head and it's in your heart, and speak your gratitude. A lot of people don't want to say thank you. They don't want to make that extra effort to go and appreciate someone genuinely. What a lot of people in the world are great at is flattery, manipulation, saying nice things so someone thinks highly of you, saying nice things to someone or gifting them because they want to ask for something back. That's not gratitude. That never fulfills you. You still vibrate at a low energy. But when you have gratitude, you can make an attempt, pull out time, put an effort to go and genuinely appreciate someone or give gratitude to someone. You don't have to know the person, you know the person, but make that attempt. Your life is going to change. How? You're going to start feeling good about yourself, and life is about feeling good. When you feel good about yourself, you start operating at that vibrational frequency, giving more, serving, being kind, being compassionate. You don't have to read a spiritual book and hope that reading that spiritual book is going to make you a compassionate person. No, a spiritual book is not going to put you on the right path. A spiritual talk or a motivational talk is not going to put you on the right path. It starts with how you feel. Number one, about yourself. When someone who's not motivated to look after their health starts to feel good about themselves, that's when they start to respect the gift of life. And now they realize, okay, I love my body, I love my health. It's a gift, I'm honoring it. Let me do my exercise. Let me eat clean. Let me sleep on time. Let me look after my happiness. It all starts with how you feel. And that's why most people are struggling. They're looking for complication, quick fixes, instant gratifications, because they don't know how to feel good about yourself. How many of you can sit on a beach, in nature, in a mountain, and you just feel so good about yourself? You don't need music. You don't need drugs. You don't need alcohol. You don't need company. You don't need French fries. You don't need anything, because you just feel so good about yourself. And that is the level of nature that I want you to understand that you have in you. It's only clouded and blinded with everything around. So your practice tonight is self-gratitude and self-appreciation. Do it for a week. Yourself. First you, the source. Nourish the source. And then when you feel good about yourself and you're fulfilled, now you go and shine your light out in the world. Have a great day, everyone. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, breathe deep. And remember, you care is all about you.